Alright, welcome DOT community. Welcome to my Eternal Champions rundown. For all those who've been to my stream before, this is my first time having music in the background, so if it ends up sounding terrible, let me know and I'll see if I can find some more. Good to see you, Gary. Alright, so I was planning on actually completing my free-to-play series. Jim, it's good to see you. I was planning on completing my free-to-play series earlier this week, but I ended up, I came down with some allergies and I couldn't speak. So the last few days it's been brutal. I'm just recovering now, so I anticipate tomorrow night I'll have my first full series completed, and that'll be fun. But that aside, let's go ahead and go over this event and what it means to be for a free-to-play player. The first thing I am going to say about this event is that unless you are willing to grind your eyes out, you're not going to complete it free-to-play without tokens. So this would be one of the events that you would use your stored up tokens for, if you wanted it. You know, Jim, YouTube was just warning me about comments I might want to filter. Not that that's the case, but if my wife walked in and saw that, I'd be done for. Alright, so this particular event, if you were going to grind it out, you would need to have lots of relics stored up. I only have 18, so I am not going to complete this event. This is for different reasons. The only unique item in this or the one that I don't have, I should say, is going to come in the form of the Stormbreaker. That's the only thing I'm remotely interested in this event for the amount of time and grind it would take to get here. Yep, 18 tokens. Gary, the reason you save up those tokens is for that weekend where you have to get that Titan, or you have to get those tokens, or you have to get those relics, and you just don't have the time. You save up those because then you're going to really need them. Alright, so the big thing about this event, as I always go over, is what can you get out of it as a free-to-play player? How far should you really go? If you're not willing to go to at least 10,000. Everything under 10,000 just isn't worth your time. At least from 5,000 up to 10,000. Gary, congratulations on having 11 saved up. That's hard to do. Yoon, welcome to the show. Tomorrow night I'll be completing my series, but today, and you know, to be honest with you, if you're gonna go for Kul'dan, you might as well push to get to the Stormbreaker, because the items that you get from 11,000 to 14,000 are just worth it for you. Yoon, I'm going to advise, now for those of us who aren't interested in completing the event, where you need to push is right around where Yoon was talking about. But I would recommend that you go to 2750 Yoon, because those 250 push will yield 600 gems, and that is worth it for you in the long run, especially if you plan on completing the next event. Yep. That's exactly right, Gary. Now, the big thing that most free-to-play players are going to understand is the jump between 2750 and 4,000. It's not actually worth it for just the iron token. It's going to take you somewhere along the lines of 1,200 gems, right around that much, to get to that iron token from the final gems. And unless you're really lucky with the token pool, it's just not worth it to get that 4th token. Not even with the extra tiers there for Titan food. Sergian, it's good to see you. So what I'm going to do in this event is I'm going to save up all of my portal stones, or I might use the 50 and the 100 to push through this event. That way I can store up the 200 portal stones. That's true, Jason. I saw your stream earlier, and I gotta tell you, anyone who wants to learn more about the numbers behind each of these events, Jason has the best stream out there. I'm gonna leave a link after I get done with this video, so you guys can find them if you haven't already. But yeah, I'm stopping at 2750 because that's as far as I'm willing to go, because I've got to save my gems for the event upcoming. I'm going to be utilizing the 50 portal stones and the 100 portal stones to make sure I can do this event with using as little gems as possible. But that is still going to yield me, what is this, 3 Titan tokens, 200 gems for the next event, and some relic food. So, as a free-to-play player, my advice, if you're not going to complete the event, stop at 2750. Anything more, you're wasting your gems, and you're not going to have them when you really need them. Alright, now, I want to give a quick shout out to Non-Toxic, because the first week that I've ever been with them, besides the one time in Platinum where we got first place, we are currently sitting in first place as a league, in Legend League. And while there may be other reasonings for this, any of you Non-Toxic guys watching right now, you guys have earned it. And a quick shout out to the top performers of Knight, Gray, Rockslide, Great Sage. Jason is up there. Drumadiddle, Woo. Anyone over 2 million on Tuesday has been putting in the grind. Anyone over 1 million, you guys are studs as well. And then anyone down here like me who's doing free to play, which I don't know if the rest of you guys are. And yesterday all I did was farm food for that fusion event. I'm only at 700,000. But I'll be at 1 million before the end of the day. Alright, just so it doesn't go too long, this was the, I just wanted to make sure I covered the event in the stream, and then tomorrow night, get ready, because I will be finishing my series, and then this weekend, as the new event goes, I'll be grinding and starting my new series. New series I've entitled Castle Crushers, and I think you guys will enjoy it. Do you guys have any questions for me before I close this down? I'm trying to make these informational streams to be short, sweet, and to the point. And I also want your guys' feedback on the music that we got going. There's 6 of you watching now, so I'll fill in the dead air until I get a few comments. But I decided to go with some techno stuff. Yeah, Volk is Thursday. Volkery is Thursday. It's good stuff. I'm using a streaming app called Pretzel. And these, or not streaming app, but music app called Pretzel. And, I mean, they don't got bad stuff, but I just wanted some more instrumental stuff in the background, even if it sounds kind of funky. Alright. Well, as always, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm going to go ahead and close this up now. I haven't been going very long, but that's not the purpose of these streams. I'll be doing a grind stream during the Volkery event. Until then, you guys take care and enjoy.